Hello, all you lovely people. Big hello from Istanbul. It's much less windy today, and I love it outdoors. And I want to read one of my poems and continue this series of audio poems. So, the book is Verses of a Risen Phoenix, available on Amazon and Kindle. And the poem is Filled and emptied is fate. The mighty pot poured into a cup, steaming emotions and fragrant essence dropped. Last trip out of the pot was a lonely droplet of vapor still hot. Stranger to this place she was, a product of momentary hope, grasping her surroundings, desperately trying to cope. The tiny droplet clung to the cup, speaking as she began to slip. If only you were empty, I would surrender to you. If only you were empty, I would caress every part of you. But moisture is lost against cold porcelain, like love is lost along an arid terrain. The cup glances at her downfall as her warm trail trickles along its edge and fades to cold. Choked, the cup replied, filled and emptied is my fate. The saucer alone is my mate. This is the world as I know, fractions of warmth, till I am touched by lips that drain me cold. The droplet with a weak sigh collapsed into the crevices of the incomprehensible saucer. What chance did a little vapor have? For before fate, how brave can one stand? Theirs was a brief moment of sick love. Then the ever-changing hand scooped him up, and the cup once again seemed glad. Impossible it is to break a mold. Moisture porcelain can never hold. In transit, many stories are told. In transit, many dreams are sold. The cup dreamt of warmth to retain, and the droplet of vapor of being more than a stain. This is quite similar to life, relationships. We enter people's lives at a different point when they're not on the same frequency as us. It's also got a much deeper meaning, but before I get into that, I'll read the message. The whims of fate is unknown to all. Some moments pass in transit. Love can happen in the strangest of places. The world stops in its access momentarily to behold its potency before routine returns. A fraction of a second can also be impactful. So this poem is basically about relationships, about triangles, about entering somebody's life when there is just a faint glimmer of hope for a few seconds. It's about those infatuations that pause us and make us think and dream of a bigger future. But fate alone knows the future for one who falls in love, because you can fall in love with a person totally opposite to you. You can fall in love in the strangest of places. You can fall in love under the strangest of circumstances. So even a fraction of a second can be impactful. I hope you've enjoyed this poem as much as I've enjoyed writing it. My books are on Amazon and Kindle. It is called Verses of a Risen Phoenix, and you can write me at author@amsilver.com. Much love.